Okay, let's continue.
You know, children, if you're really concerned about your children's lives, this is all you have to do in your home. That your children should never see moments of anger, resentment, frustration, depression, all these things. Your children should grow up in an atmosphere of love, joy and exuberance of life. If you're really concerned about them, this is all you have to do. So what you need to do is not work upon them, but work upon yourself to see that you create that atmosphere. Because I want a coconut tree to grow, but I place it on my head, it's not going to grow. I have to find it good soil. Only then it'll grow, isn't it? So your business is just to create the soil. There is an atmosphere outside, you cannot prevent it. There are other people outside who will influence them. A child is not 100% under your influence, it never was, but much more so now because they're exposed to various other things, there are technological ways of accessing the world. They may not even be listening to you, there is somebody else talking to them from somewhere else, all right? But if you provide them the soil of a very loving, joyful and exuberant atmosphere, you will see you will be the biggest influence on them. Otherwise, somebody else will take over.
That is so nice. And with your permission, taking clue from that, I could go back and speak to my parents about everything. Good, bad, whatever. My dreams, whatever I wanted to be, how stupid it may sound, because kids are stupid when they are young. They say whatever they want to say. But I had the liberty of going to my parents and speaking whatever is there in my head. If your kid cannot come and talk to you, actually we have already lost the battle.
Exactly.
If your kid cannot come and talk to you about what he or she wants,
Exactly.
it's gone. So that was a great thing. Make sure that we listen to this, and again the video, it works. Whenever you are down and you're angry and whatever, the video. The kids know it, they'll show you, for sure. And the message to kids now, sir.
Huh?
Message to kids before they get, you know what? So Guruji has said, now you can't shout at us, you can't discipline us, you can't say this, you can't say that.
The children must understand this because there are various levels of children here. The very young ones, leave them, there is no need to tell them anything. But others, they need to understand this. You don't have to become what your parents want you to become. I personally don't care a damn what you become. But whatever the hell you become, you better be good at it. That's all that matters. And being good at something will not come because you desire. There is a striving, there is an involvement, there is a certain devotion to what you're doing. People misunderstand, I'm specifically using the word devotion because people think devotion means going to the temple, church or mosque or something like this. No, just look at life and see. Whatever the arena of life, sport, art, music, business, whatever, has anybody gone to any significant levels without devotion? No. So devotion means unconditional involvement, not comfort and discomfort. When it's comfortable, I will do it, when it's not comfortable, I'll not do it. Well, we're sitting with a sports person, if you want to use that example, it is not comfortable to be a sports person. Every damn muscle hurts. Yes, everything hurts. It is all nice for you to see in the television, they're just falling up and, flipping up and falling down. Do once like that, you won't get up for a month. Yes, most people don't know. And India being a cricketing nation, largely most people have only seen cricket matches, very few people have unfortunately have seen football, hockey and other matches, which should come back. I think it is to some extent making a thing. It was very wonderful you made that appeal. We all responded for you. See, among the many games, for example, because India, a lot of people are playing cricket, many of them on the street side playing with a tennis ball, they won't understand what it is. When you play with a cricket ball, it's one of the most dangerous games you can play. It's a hard ball and it is coming at like over 120, 130 kilometers per hour at you. And the biggest problem is it pitches and changes direction as it wants. It has a mind of its own. Most of the time even the bowler does not know where it'll go, not just the batsman. Yes, the pitch and the wind and so many things decide how it goes. So people are watching on the television and advising how Tendulkar doesn't know. You know, it's not that. When you're there out there, it's a dangerous thing. Sport is a dangerous thing in many ways. It could break your body, just like that. And above all, even if you don't break, every day it's painful. It's painful and painful and painful. No matter what the hell is happening in your life, morning 5 o'clock you get up and run and do this and do that and all kinds of things. Most people cannot keep such discipline in their life. So, the important thing is, there is a certain devotion to what you're doing. Otherwise you will not go through that pain. First bit of pain you will turn back and sleep. And like we trek in the mountains, every year I think, just now I came back for 3 weeks of being in Himalayas, both in Nepal and Tibet. We are going up to 17,500 to 18,000 feet. Every year I think enough I've done. From the age of 19, almost every year I've trekked in the mountains. And I think it's enough. These sore muscles and bad bathrooms and everything, I say enough of it. But within 2 months, mountains are again calling you. And at this stage in my life, it could be very painful. Painful means because we are pushing at a certain speed, it can be painful, but there is an acceleration, there is a certain joy, there is a certain indescribable experience of life which others will never know. So, it is not necessarily you have to climb a mountain or play football. You will know this if you know that level of involvement in something where it brings you to a sense of abandon, where it's almost like you are hanging between life and death at certain moments. Those moments are an experience beyond anything. There is no vocabulary for that. When you touch that place, you know you can cross anything. I'm sure any number of times in the games it happens.
That's actually so true. So whenever you guys find that thing, make sure you give it your best. That's all is required. So we spoke to the kids about the importance, the parents and the combination. Just for a healthy, happy life, few tips, sir. I put you in a spot now. Because that's all they want to know, trust me.
See, if you want a healthy, happy life, it's a lot of thing to ask for. You think you're going to settle it with 2 tips? Needs a little more involvement, that's what I'm trying to say. If you think your life is worthwhile, if you think you are a worthwhile life, are you? If you are a worthwhile life…
Come on guys, say yes at least.
They're having a little… Are you a worthwhile life? If you are a worthwhile life, it doesn't matter what somebody thinks, for you, this is the most precious life, isn't it? This is not just for you. You just try to catch an ant. An ant doesn't think, oh, I'm just an ant, let him catch me. You think so? He does everything possible because he thinks he is a worthwhile life. Yes or no? He is the most precious life on the planet as far as he is concerned. That is true with every life, isn't it? That's true with you. But because we have a certain level of cerebral activity, we've gotten all mixed up. This is essentially an evolutionary issue. That is, this kind of brain is new. In terms of evolutionary scale of things, in these millions of years of existence, this kind of brain is new to us. And most people don't have a stable enough base to handle this kind of intelligence. That's what is driving them crazy. They don't know how to handle their own cerebral capability. What is the greatest gift has turned against people simply because of this. Otherwise, being happy, is it even an issue? When you were a child, you were naturally happy, isn't it? What happened? Brains became bigger and you didn't learn how to handle it. See, once you come as a human being, you are not as strong as an elephant, you can't run as fast as a cheetah or a tiger, you can't even do tricks like a monkey. In every department you are weaker than other animals. Only thing is you got an intelligence. But right now that's the only thing human beings are suffering.
Okay, continue करेंगे. Hold on.